So you're in a quarantine situation and you do understand the importance of a healthy lymphatic system to support immune health. Check out this video for 4 exercises you can do right at home.
Let's go.
Hey there, Coach Tonya with Criticalbench, and things are a little crazy right now. There's a lot going on in the world with respect to coronavirus. There's a lot of uncertainty. Depending where you're living right now, you may be on a lockdown or a quarantine situation. So anxiety is a little high. People are really concerned, and they should be, because when people are concerned, we take precautions and do things to really promote our own health. And to help promote the health of people that we love and, prevent the spread of infection. So one of the things that we really want to pay attention to is a healthy immune system, because our immune system is what fights all that bad stuff, all those things we don't want in our body. It goes to war on our behalf to help keep us healthy, to fight infection, to fight disease, to fight off viruses and bacteria, and also to help the body get rid of and flush out damaged cells. And part of our the immune system isn't just one entity unto itself. Your immune system is a whole bunch of elements. So I'm going to talk very simply about this. I'm going to make it really, really simplified, because what I want to focus on in this video is what you can do to really get your lymphatic system working optimally, especially if you find yourself at home. You may be finding that you're becoming a little more sedentary, or if you are already sedentary and you understand the importance of an optimal functioning lymphatic system, what you want to do something about that. Now, there are other things you can do, and what I want you to do is actually check that pinned comment below, because we do have a product called 101 Superfoods to fight inflammation, stop joint pain. And these are everyday foods that you can find at your grocery store that are going to also help boost a really strong, healthy immune system to help your body fight off disease, infection, and viruses. Check that pinned comment below. If you click that, it's going to take you to a link where you can read more about that great product and get it for yourself, because it's really easy things to implement into your everyday living and to a healthy lifestyle to really optimize your nutrition and I'm having trouble talking today. Ultimately optimize your overall wellness. So back to our lymphatic system. Now, the lymphatic system, if I'm going to make it really simple, think about it like the subway system of your body. Okay, it's basically a connection of tubes in your body that help drain and flush. What flows through them is lymph. That's the name of the fluid. And in that fluid are all the things we don't want: viruses, bacteria, microbes, damaged cells, things like that. That if that lymph is moving optimally through those tubes and through that lymphatic system, our body will flush it out. The thing about your lymphatic system, though, is unlike, arteries, vessels, like with your heart, it doesn't have its own pumping mechanism. So we actually have to move to get that lymph flowing and pumping through that network of tubes. So being very sedentary is very damaging, in that the lymph fluid that's holding all of that yucky stuff, okay, isn't moving and being able to be flushed out of your body. And we don't want it sitting there in our tissues and our organs and our cells. We want it out. However, it's actually very easy to get that lymph moving and to engage your lymph system into sort of a pumping, this pumping flow, this movement, to get it doing what it's supposed to do. And I'm going to show you some very simple exercises that you can do sitting right on your floor, okay? Because some of you might be thinking, I don't feel well already. I don't feel like exercising. That's okay. If you are not feeling well, do not push yourself. Your immune system is not going to like that. Your body's not going to like that. And that really doesn't do a lot to help you heal and recover. If you're elderly or you have joint issues, you can still do these exercises and get that lymph moving through that lymphatic system and help your body to flush out what doesn't need to be there. So the first one is simple, just sitting on your floor. Now, I've got a yoga mat because it just feels nicer, but sitting on your floor, cross-legged, comfortably, straight back, okay? And just neck rolls, okay? Because we have lymph nodes in our neck. So let's get that neck rolling, and if you're really tight in the neck area and upper back, that's gonna feel really good. So do about 5 or 8 in one direction. That feels really good. I just did a workout, so that feels good. Okay. All right, do 5 in the other direction. Remember to take some nice, slow, deep breaths while you're doing this too. Okay, so that's 5 one direction, 5 the other. Okay, bring your head back up. Now I want you to lay down on the floor, feet on the floor, knees up. Move my mic pack here, okay. And this is a simple pelvic tilt. So hopefully you can see, because it's a very small movement, okay? So I've got my lower back pressed into the floor. Okay, so I'm pulling my belly button towards my spine. My back is, the entirety of my back is in contact with the floor. And what I'm gonna do is squeeze my glutes to do a pelvic tilt. So squeeze, and it kind of raises the tailbone off the floor. And I'm gonna hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Do that again. And relax. And this is basically, it's a pumping motion, okay? And this helps to get that lymph fluid moving through those tubes. So again, you want to do 5 to 8 of these. Okay, remember to squeeze those glutes, that's going to help. Okay, keep that belly button pulled toward the spine and do that pelvic tilt again. Good. Okay, so when you've done about 5 or 8 of those, legs out, and we're going to, now you can do it with both legs out, but if you do have lower back strain or issue, you might want to keep one knee up. So 1 foot on the floor, 1 knee up. And we're just going to do some small leg circles. So I'm going to take my, my right leg here, and I'm going to lift it off the floor. And these don't have to be huge circles. Do what you can. Just some nice circles, like 8 circles in one direction, because you have lymph nodes up on the inside there of your pelvis, inner thigh. So I can't talk. Can't talk and count. I think that's 5. Nice and slow. 6, 7. Keep your core engaged. Keep it nice and tight to stabilize that spine. Okay. Now let's go in the other direction. Six, 7, and 8. Okay, good. Now what you do on one leg, we got to do on the other. So straighten that left leg out, outward circles for 8, 2. Now my circles are a bit smaller here because I've got a bit of a hip thing going on, so my hip's a little bit sore, so my circles are smaller, but it doesn't matter. I'm still doing the exercise. It's still working. I think I just did 5, 6, 7, and 8, and let's go back the other direction. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so those are your leg circles. Now coming back up to that seated position, this last one isn't so much a physical exercise as it is a breathing exercise. One of the things that can happen when we get stressed out and we're very anxious is we tend to breathe shallow. Now, a lot of us tend to breathe shallow anyways, and actually making a point, becoming more aware of stopping during the day to do mindful deep breathing is excellent. It's excellent for your body. It's excellent for your stress levels. So this breathing exercise actually helps to pump that lymph fluid. It's really easy to do. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Now, when you are doing it along with these other exercises, this last breathing exercise you want to do for 1 full minute. Okay, so as you go through the exercises, doing your 5 neck circles, your 8 pelvic tilts, your 8 leg circles on each leg, you come to this one. You want to set a phone timer or some kind of timer for 1 minute to perform this breathing exercise. It's wonderful to help pump that lymph through, get your lymphatic system, pumping and moving and flushing stuff through. And when you've completed all that, I do recommend repeating the entire little circuit here, this lymph drainage circuit, for a full 3 rounds, okay? And you can do it a couple times a day because it only took us, what, like maybe 5 minutes? So this last exercise, very simple. So sitting straight back, and you're going to take and tuck, you want your palms facing towards you, tuck your elbows into your side. So you kind of look like a W, okay? And all you're going to do is raise up, so you're at like a 45-degree angle outwards, and bring them in. Now, speed is not the focus of this, it's form. We don't want to be flailing all over the place, so you don't have to, this isn't a race, it's not a cardio workout, but for 1 full minute, keeping that form and pumping. You're just, really just think of it, you're just pumping that fluid, but the lymphatic system is working, it's loving this, it's flushing out all the nasty things that it does not want in your body. And you want to do that for a full minute. Paying attention to the form. If you're not sure, if you find that you're tipping or your arms are all over the place, slow it down. Slow it down. We're not counting reps, we're just doing it for a full minute. And that is that easy. Okay, so there you go. If you find yourself in a quarantine situation, whether that's something that's been imposed, made mandatory, or if you decided to self-quarantine because you're not feeling well, these are 4 exercises that you really want to be doing every single day, a couple times throughout the day, to really make sure that your lymph system is flushing out. It's getting rid of that virus, it's getting rid of bacteria, it's getting rid of microbes and damaged cells that are not doing any good to stay inside your body. And we really want to continue to do things every day to allow and help and support that lymphatic system to function optimally. So even when you are feeling wonderful, these are still important things to do. Now, if you're a very active person, your lymphatic system honestly is going to be working very well and working optimally. But as we get older, or if we get injured, we have joint issues, we get, movement gets painful, we tend to become more sedentary. So exercises like this are really super important when we're talking about our immune health. So I ask you to please take time in your day to do these exercises, really get that lymphatic system going and flowing to really help boost your immune health. The other thing you want to do is click that pinned comment below, check out that 101 Superfoods product we have, click the link, go there, read more about it. That's another very easy lifestyle behavior to implement to start fueling and feeding your body optimally for excellent nutrition that's really going to help boost your immune system as well. I'm Coach Tonya. Thank you for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, share it with friends and family. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that little notification bell so you don't miss any of our great video content.